Hey everyone, I'm Frank from the City of Games, and today I'm going to be playing the solo mode of the Isle of Cats while using the Boat Pack and Kitten and Beasts expansions. Now please keep in mind everything you're going to see is a prototype component, and also if you're not familiar with the rules, there is a how to play video if you'd like to watch that instead. So with that said, let's get going. The game is set up and my sister's lesson cards are over here. She's going to get 5 points to each colour where we do not have at least one cat of that colour touching the edge of our boat, 2 points per cat in our largest family, meaning we're going to want to have not too big a family, and 10 points if we've got less than 9 treasures at the end of the game, meaning we're probably going to want to have at least 9 treasures at the end of the game. We've also set up our event module, so let's quickly walk through how that's going to work. You can see we've got the royal rat in the first space. So before any cats come out, before the beasts, the kittens, or anything else happens, we're going to place a royal rat onto our boat. I'm going to choose to take one and place it somewhere. Now this can go anywhere, but it will be our starting square, so our next tile will have to touch this. And here's the thing, I could put this anywhere I like, but in this boat, I want to build out from the middle, so I'm going to put this here. That gives me the opportunity to move in this direction, but it also gives me the opportunity to move in this direction should I want to, and hopefully we'll get a nice beast that will go around this rat and position itself in a good place for us. This is going to be worth -3 points at the end of the game, but we can remove it if we spend some fish and put a cat next to it. Okay. So that's done. We are going to then start setting up. Before we do that, I'm going to walk you through the other events because we get to see them in advance. You will see this one says 2 points for each cat adjacent to a cat of your choice. So we'll choose one cat on our boat, and at the start of the next round, every cat touching that cat will give us 2 points, meaning we probably want to get a lot of cats in this first round. We're then going to get 1 point for every 2 visible rats on our boat. We're then going to get 5 points at the start of the 4th round if both of the captain's rooms are completely empty, and in the last round we're going to play the treasure and Oshax cards before we play our cat rescue cards. Now none of this impacts our sister, but it does give her points. In fact, you will notice that this gives her 4, this one gives her 8, and this one gives her 5 based on the positions they're in, meaning our sister already has 17 points, and there's nothing we can do about it. This is why I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, because the event module certainly adds to the complexity before you even get started. You'll notice that we've got the opportunity to score lots of points, but it's up to us to see how we're going to balance those 17 points through the game, or whether we try to get them through something else. Okay, with that said, let's get the kittens out, let's get the beasts out, let's get some cats out, and let's start our first round. Our sister is going to get 5 points for each green cat. So we don't want to get green cats, but we do want to have one just to maybe counter this card. I don't know yet. I mean, there's no real point in taking a cat to lose 5 points to stop us losing 5 points, because it still kind of works out pretty much the same. But we will see what happens if we put one of these over here. We'll put this one over here, this one here, and then we'll have this one coming out. Because we're playing with the beast module, then we don't have any cats on the right hand side. Instead, we are going to get 4 beasts instead. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, and here comes number 4. We probably want to avoid beasts that have green caps because, again, well, this is tricky. We don't want greens because they're just going to be so many points for our sister. So really, we're going to be looking at these 2 here, and we want to see whether one of those is going to fit quite nicely. We've got our purple over here, our blue over here, and then our red over here. So this one actually could work quite nicely like this. Blue coming... No, it doesn't work nicely at all, does it? Because we've got blue, purple, and then red would have to come down. That's going to be quite tricky for us. So then equally, what about this one here? We've got this one here that says orange over here, red down there, and then purple. So neither of them are great for us. But I want to show you guys the beast module. So we're going to choose one if we get it, and we're going to see how that works. Okay, that is not great news. Sometimes you kind of think, I should take one. Sometimes you think you shouldn't. Sometimes you're doing a video and you think, well, let's see what happens. What is the worst that can happen? We're going to draw out some cards and have a look. Gaining fish for stuff on our boat, probably not too helpful just yet. Baskets, 2 half baskets is good. 1 big basket, fine as well. This one's a bit more expensive, so we could pay the same price for 4 boots in a basket as 1, so let's get rid of that, because this lesson card, 1 point per 2 cats touching the edge of your boat, is going to work really, really nicely with this boat. So I'm fairly confident those are 3 good starting cards. Let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards coming out, and we have got, okay, let's have a look. 2 points per visible rat is interesting. Treasures and more baskets. Okay. The start of the 3rd round, we are going to get points for visible rats, which means that we could double up with more visible rats, but then we're going to have a lot of rooms that we haven't filled, and I think that filling rooms is going to be helpful because that's not scoring anything for our sister. So I kind of feel like whilst this could be good, but then we do have a lot of rats which aren't in the, oh my goodness, we're not going to fill this deck. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rats. That could be 10 points. I'm tempted. You can feel the temptations. So let's get rid of those. Let's keep it. Let's see what comes out of that. And let's draw our 1 last card. Discard 2 treasures to gain a permanent basket. We're not going to have the treasures to do that. I mean, we could, but we need to get 10 treasures, or 9 treasures, sorry, to make sure that we score those 10 points. So I think that we're just going to keep these. And I think we're keeping all of them. 1 basket, 2 baskets, treasure and lessons is going to cost us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's fine. I think that that's okay. We're going to get 3 change from that. I just want to double check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is going to leave us with 8. We're going to put our 2 cards down here. So we want to leave some visible rats, and we're going to get 1 point per 2 cats touching the edge of our boat as well. We're also going to put our baskets down here, and we're also going to get the treasure. Okay, so that's done. Let's have a look at what we actually want to do. We've got 5 and 3, so we've only got enough to rescue 2 things, especially if we want a beast. It's going to be 1 beast and 1 cat. So I think that we just play 1 basket, but I would like, if we can, I would kind of like to be first to guarantee we've got those extra options. So I think that that's what we're going to push for. We'll go for the 4 boots after the, or do we want to save those for later? Let's save them for later. Let's save the boots for later. Let's go for the less boots now, so we've got a higher chance later when we really desperately need to come in for kittens. We need to also remember that there are 3 red kittens there, which means there's not going to be too many red kittens coming out. Let's have a look at what our sister gets. She got no boots. Okay, that's good. That means that we are going to be first. We're going to get all the decisions. That has actually worked out really, really well for us. Okay, I'm quite happy because now it's our turn and we're going to choose to play our basket. We're going to spend 5 fish and we're going to take a beast. Now, we did have a discussion earlier about which of these is going to work best for us, and we kind of decided none of them were particularly great. So the question then becomes, do we try and do something a little bit mad? Do we try and do something a little bit mad? And I don't know if we can because of the rat. I'd like to take this and put it here, but I don't think it works because of the rat. There's no way we can have the purple come across and the red come down whilst the tile touches this rat. So this has fallen over simply because of that decision. Okay, so that kind of makes this bad. That makes this bad. This, okay. We get plus 2 points over our sister for creating a friendship. She's going to get 5 points for green. So if we do 3 green cats, she is going to get 15 points. If we don't have any green cats, she's also going to score this, which means she's going to get 20 points. Sorry, she's going to get 5. So if we get 3 green cats, we are going to get 8 points for the family. We're going to get 5 for the friendship. So it's going to be plus 10, and it's going to stop us losing those 5. It's close. It's really, really close. And I feel like I kind of really want to go for it. But I don't. It's too much. Let's go for this. Let's go for a nice and safe. Let's go for a nice and safe play. If we put this one here, this is going to give us the option to place reds, purples, and we're not going to get a lot of bonus points, but we are going to get some bonus points, and I think that that's okay. I think that some points is still better than none. Or do we just sacrifice the treasure maps? I mean, that is another option. We don't need to go to the treasure map. We can still do it. That's the thing. I'm trying to over-optimize. I think that this is fine. This gives us the purple. It gives us the red. Then we can do an orange. We don't need to worry about that treasure map. That's absolutely fine. We've played the money. We've done that. Over to our sister. She's taking number 6, which is going to be this one here. She's also taking the 1x1, which is going to be this one here. And now things can start speeding up. It's back to us. We're going to spend 3 fish and take a cat. What cat are we going to take? It kind of makes sense to me that we take a purple because there's a nice purple cat over there. I'm pretty confident that this purple is going to be a good option, so we're going to flip this over. We're going to spend the 3 fish that we are required to pay. We're going to put this one over here, and we're going to start moving over to this direction. It's going to come back to our sister. She's going to look at this. She's going to take cat number 2. She's then also going to take this common treasure, and we really don't want her eating up too many of these treasures. We're done and past. It's back to her. She's going to take number 4 and number 3. Then it's going to go back to her again. She's going to take number 3, and then she's also going to take this common treasure. Okay, so she has eaten up a lot of common treasures for us. We have got to the end of that phase. Now, we can play our rare treasure or common treasures if we want to, and the question is, do we want to? Do we want to? I don't think we do just yet. I don't think we do want to yet, because we do want to leave rats visible, so we don't want to be too optimal just yet. So we're going to pass that. And that's absolutely fine. So let's move these away, and then we're going to move the boat on to the next space. And you'll notice that what we didn't do was put any cats next to other cats. I mean, we could have taken kittens. Rather than taking the beast, we could have tried to take 4 cats, and that could have given us 6 points straight off from the kittens, but we didn't do that. Instead, we get 0, which is really not a strong point, because our sister just gained 4 points on top of that, and we are falling behind. What's next? Please, orange. Orange is not ideal. It's not great. We kind of wanted to avoid these. At least purple and red we know are safe now for the time being, so we can survive that, but it's not optimal for us. We didn't take any kittens. The kittens are just going to stay there for the next round, and now we're going to move on, and we're going to see what's coming out next. So we've got 1, 2, 3 cats coming out. We've got number 4 over here, and now on the other side we're back to just having cats, because the beasts have come, the beasts have gone, and the green cats are coming out in force. Oh my goodness, that is not what I wanted to see. Okay. We're not great. Okay, we're not in a good place. We are trying not to cover these rats. We have successfully covered all of these rats, which is not great because of this and because of this. We do want cats touching the edge. So I think that really for now, we want a couple of purples. We want a red, but there's no reds. This is not good cards for us. This is really not. I mean, maybe we just go up with the blue and start filling up this boat, this room up here. Just, wow. I mean, we need one of each colour at the edge. So I think we're going for lots and lots of different families of 3. That feels like our options now. We've got a green family coming up here. We're going to have a blue up here, a red down here. So let's just go for 5 families of 3. See how that plays out for us. We're going to get our 20 fish. We've already played through a whole day, and I feel like we've achieved so little. Okay, here we go. 5 cards. Let us see what we've got. Oh, it's not great. 1 point per cat of the chosen colour touching the edge of the boat. We've just said we're going for lots of different colours. 3 permanent baskets we're definitely not going to have. Fish for Oshaks. Gain a permanent basket. Sorry, discard a permanent basket. That might be useful for the last round. And the treasure. I mean, the treasure's fine. But I just don't think that these cards are useful for us. I think that we've just gotten a really bad hand of cards there. That is really painful. Okay, let's look. See what's next. Come on. 1 point per lonely cat on your boat. 9 points if you've got exactly 5 green cats. I mean, that's Yeah, that would have countered having the green beast. If we'd gone for that green beast, we would have been okay. But I think that really that means that we're getting rid of those. We're keeping these free and bringing in this other card. So what's this? We've got basket, basket, treasure, treasure, and purples. Treasures we definitely want to keep. Again, we're working towards having those 9 treasures. Baskets, I think we really need to go into baskets this round. 2 fish for Oshaks, we've got none. Discard a permanent basket, we've got none. Gain 1 fish for a unique colored cats on your boat. Well, this is something we're working towards, so this could be good later on. So I think that's worth keeping. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's okay. Let's go for that. I think that we can do that. So we're going to put this one down here. We're going to put those extra couple of treasures down here as well, just to remind us of what we've got. And then we've got a lot of baskets. So we're in a good place for baskets. We're in a good place for speed. We do have the kittens to help us out. And now we've got to decide, what are we going for this round? So the purple cat's good. There's no reds. There's 1 orange. I guess we're still going for the orange. Yeah, we're going for the orange because we don't want the -5. We can get the +5. So we're definitely going for 3 oranges. So we're probably going for an orange and a purple. These are going to be expensive. So I don't want to waste too much this round. So I think we're going to go slow. That way our sister hopefully will beat us. She'll reset these. Although the kittens, 3 red kittens would be beautiful for us. I hadn't considered that. That would be really good because red is not going to be high. We definitely want the reds. Maybe we go mad. I've already gone mad, they say. I think... Oh my goodness though, we can't afford it. I don't want to waste them. But I don't want to lose them. I mean, I could play these. So I could play the 2 half baskets. This would give us 4 speed, but 4 isn't enough. If we play another one, it would be 7, and 7 is going to be a good chance to guarantee that we get those kittens. So do I want to risk that? Because if I do play that, we're not going to use one of these baskets. So we're gambling a whole card just to beat the sister to get those cats. Well, that's not efficient. But we don't want to lose them. We don't want to lose them, so we're going to do it. We're going to gamble it. We're going to gamble it. We have got 7 boots. We want our sister to have 6, just to make us feel good about the decision we've just made. Come on, she's got none. Oh my goodness, she bluffed us. She bluffed us really, really hard. We were going to get those anyway, and we just discarded a card for it. Oh, Maybe we can still make this work. Maybe we can still find a way through this. Maybe this card will get us back on track. So it's us first. We are going to use 2 half baskets to form a basket to take 2 kittens. And I think at this point, there is 0 reason not to take the long one. So we can put this down here. This is going to cost us, we're going to spend 5 because we are going to take 2. We're also going to take this one here. And we'll put that in a minute. This is cover the treasure map, so we have to place out the treasure next. We don't want to cover the rats just yet, because we do want to get points for the rats next round. So, I think we're going to take this, and I think we're going to use this to help fill this room. We're then going to take this one, and we're going to put it here, and then that is going to be us done. With the kittens of done, we now instantly refresh them, or refill them, I should say. So now they're going to come back out, and if we can get a new colour that's not green, okay, that could work for us. Our sister is taking cat number 3 and also Oshak's number 3. Right now, I'm not too worried. That isn't stuff that we're too fussed about. It's coming back to us. So what I'm thinking now is if we play another basket, we could pay another 5 fish, and we can now get 2 cats. And as long as we take the blue one and something else, we can pay this to then be able to afford another cat not to waste that basket. Still isn't ideal, but it does feel better than not doing that. And I think that we're going to take the purple. I think we're going to take the purple as well. So we're going to put the purple one over here. This is going to start, so we're on 2 for this one, 2 for this one. Then we're going to put the blue one coming up in this direction. We don't want to cover that rat. I mean, in an ideal world, we would, but we really don't want to. So I think we're going to position ourselves to be able to build towards the treasure map and cover that rat next round, but not now. So these are then going to come out. We're going to get 2 more kittens coming out. Then it's going to go over to our sister. What's she going to do? She's going to take number 7, which is going to be the one off the end, and she's slowly taking those Oshaks away from us, which will be painful. It's back to us, so we've got 3 unique coloured cats. We're going to play this to get 3 fish. We're then going to spend those 3 fish and the basket to take a cat. Now, which cat do we want to take? Again, covering that rat is going to lose us a point, is it? How many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's just double check. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rounding is a beautiful thing because 14 and 15, they're the same thing when it comes to points for rats. So let's take this one over here using the 3 fish from the card and that permanent basket. That fits beautifully, covers the rat, brings us up to that, and I am feeling really good about that turn. That felt really, really nice. Now it's back over to the sister. She's going to take cat number 7. She is burning through these common treasures as well. Sorry, I shouldn't have taken 2 there. She has taken 2 Oshaks and I think 4 or 5 treasures from us already. Okay, well, that is where we're at, and there's not much we can do about it. We have now got the opportunity to do rare treasures and, treasures and Oshaks. Again, I want to wait one more turn. I really do. I want to wait for the rats, and then we can start playing them through. So I'm going to pass them off, get to the end of the round, and we are going to discard any cats that we did not rescue. We're going to see what comes from that, because we are moving in to round number 3. And in round number 3, we get 1 point for every 2 rats. So we said we've got 14. That means that we're going to gain 7 points. So we're going to take 7 points. We're going to stick them here. And now we're thinking we are only 10 points behind our sister based on the events. Maybe we're going to get 5 more points if we don't fill those this round, which I think we're going to work towards. But we're still going to be a fair way behind her. Okay, so right now our sister's got 17 points from that, 9 points from our beast, so she's on 26 points, and we're on, well, I don't know if we've scored anything yet, but, you know, we can, we can make do with that, right? Okay, so red, it doesn't matter at this point. I don't think it matters too much. I think that we're okay with that. It's not ideal, but obviously we're going to get them, aren't we? We're going to get purple, we're going to get blue. Doesn't really matter. At least we now know that red is the cat. So we are just going to get 1 more red cat, I believe, and then we can start moving on to working on these blue and purple families. Okay, there's a nice fancy rare treasure over there. Let's bring out 1 more cat. So we did actually get a whole bunch of red cats, which is typical, absolutely typical, isn't it? That could have been perfect about 1 second ago, but now not so much. But I still think maybe we are going to push them a little bit. I don't know. I'm feeling like things are getting a little bit tough for us, but this is, again, we're using all of these modes, all of these modules, new boats and everything, and it is that little bit more complex. So we've got a fish, the tats are out, we're moving on. Our Oshak supply has really started to dry out on us. The rare treasures aren't coming out. Let's have a look and see what we're going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards coming out here. Okay, baskets. 7 points if you're first in turn order at the end of the game. Oh boy, that feels... We could work towards that. We could. We really could. These boots. Oh my goodness, that feels really tempting. Just think, if we take these 3 cards, I mean, that's 7 speed. I think we have to go for it, and then hopefully we get a nice kitten round at the end. We've only got 1 more round. Well, I guess we've got we've got quite a lot more rounds. So we'll see if we can hold on to those until then. More boots. Now, do we want to keep pushing boots just to guarantee that card, or are we going to push ourselves into a hole? 1 fish per lesson card. It's not great. Half a basket we don't need. So I think that kind of defaults us down to these 3, and then we're going to get 1 more card. Okay, well, I mean, that's a free half basket. So we'll keep the free half basket. And then it comes down to, do we want to go, what do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14. Oh, my goodness. It's really tough. I mean, the Oshax feels useful because we do really need to make sure we get the right cat colors. But at the same time, we've got a red over here. We've got a blue. We've got a bunch of oranges. I think that Oshax is just not going to be what we want this round. Treasures. We do need lots of treasures, and we're slowly building up a pile of treasure cards that we can now play out. Is it enough, though? Do we want this extra one? Do we want all of these boots? Just so, I mean, we do, don't we? We really do. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to give us 1 change. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this one over here. That's a good 7 points. We've got to remember 1 point per 2 cats touching the edge of the boat. 2 points per visible rat. And I think that these boots, we're just going to kind of quietly tuck them away over here. Remember them for the last round. That guarantees us kittens, basically. I mean, it's going to guarantee us. There's no way she's going to beat us in that last round. Absolutely no way. And then treasures down here, we've got some baskets. So we've got 11 fish. I think, how many do we want to rescue this turn? How many cats are we going for? I think it's just 2. I think we're just going for 2. And I think we're going for a slow 2. I don't think we care about the speed this round. So we're just going to go for 2. Our sister's going to come up. What's she going to get? She's going to get 2 boots. So she is going to go first. And because she's going to go first, all of the kittens are now going to get refreshed, which you could say was a strategic decision. I shouldn't have put those face up. I didn't actually see them, so that's okay. All of the kittens are going to get refreshed because our sister is first. That means we do not have the option to rescue kittens this round, and 4 new kittens are going to come out. So you can let your sister be first, and that will help you reset your options over here, just in case you want lots of orange and green kittens. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so our sister... that's not ideal. Okay, well, she's taking cat number 2, and she's taking the rare treasure, which is just really... we did really want that orange cat. We still need 3 orange cats, and we've not taken any. I mean, we're going to use a basket. We have to take 1 more red. We can start covering our rats now. So I just really don't know. I really, really don't know. Like, we've got to put it into the square, haven't we? We have to. So we're going to put this one into here. I've just realised we had a royal rat. Oh my goodness, so we did have the extra rat. We would have got the extra point. If we lose by 1 point, it's because I forgot. I made them meeples to remind you that they're there, and yet I still forgot. It's okay. It doesn't matter. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my goodness. 1 point thrown away just into the dirt like that. It doesn't matter. Let's take this cat. Let's put this cat over here. This is going to cost us the basket. It's going to cost us 3 fish. We're going to get 2 change. We're going to go on to our sister. We're going to turn over our sister. She's going to take cat number 5. She's going to take cat number 4. It's coming back to us, and that was not what we wanted to see. I feel like we have to take the orange now. We've got our friendship, so we can form a friendship. We've got the 3 cats here. We can put our friendship on to show that that friendship is formed. Oh, my goodness. I think we do. I think we flip this. I think we spend the 5. I think we take this, and I think we put it here. And I know this is going to give her a lot of points, but we need to build this up. We have to do this. I think. I really don't know anymore. We've got 1 square here to fill, which we can fill with a treasure. Then we've got to fill this room, but not yet. So yeah, we're going to keep all this treasure until that happens. And once that happens, we're just going to explode across. That's the plan. We're done. Our sister's turn. She's going to switch 2 and 5. Then she's going to take cat number 1. And then we are going to be done. It's coming to us. And as I say, I don't want to use the treasure just yet. I do want to wait until this one has triggered so we can get those points. So we are going to move on to the next round. As we move on to the next round, we're going to gain 5 points because we have kept those 2 rooms empty. So we're on 12. That means we're only on a loss of 5 points from the events that we do have to make up somehow. But I think we're okay. I don't think that it's the end of the world. Let's flip this one over. Purple has come out. Again, not too bad. It does mean that we can really push the blue if we do have the opportunity to. And now we're going to see what cats are coming out. We've got a lot of treasure built up. We've got some baskets built up. We've got not that much fish, but we're okay. We do want to just get this purple sorted, then we want to push up some blues, and this is looking like a good selection of cats for us. That's going to help us finish that room. That is really exactly what we wanted. Oh my goodness, that was good. If we can get them. Okay, that's not so great, but it's still okay. Again, we're looking for having lots of treasures. One of each color touching the edge. We've got a red, a purple, and a blue. We did want to get, well, we didn't want a green, but we do need 2 more orange. So we need an orange to come across here, then an orange to fill this room. These would be really, really helpful for us, but I don't know if we can afford to go down that path just yet. I feel like we have to be first in that last round, and that's a tricky one. I don't know if we're going to have enough for this. I really don't know if we're going to have enough for it, but we'll see what comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards coming through. We are going to look at more boots. Oh my goodness. I mean, if we take those, that could be it. That could give us a good opportunity to get those 2 kittens. And maybe the Oshaks, just to be safe. Just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 points of both captains' rooms are full. Are we going to push for that? Can we do that? I mean, that's a beautiful card, but can we do it? We've left them all this time. For those 5 points, we left them. Oh my goodness. Place your next thing anywhere. I don't think we need a half basket with 3 boots on it. That could team up with our half basket over here. So that's feeling quite nice. And then another basket. Oh, half basket that's free. Half basket that's free. Do we want another half basket or a whole basket? I think we go for the whole basket. Please, 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 card, don't be a half basket. Please. Discard 2 treasures. Gain a permanent basket. We don't want that now. I don't think we need this. I think we've got enough. I think we've got enough just from all of this. But do we want the Oshaks? Oh my goodness. I mean, if we don't take the Oshaks, we could go for 3 cats. I think we don't take the Oshaks as well, you know. I really do. I think we keep it cheap this round. We go for 7 this round. If we go for 7... that is going to give us a lot of fish, a lot of opportunities. So let's take this, put this over here, which is going to be 12 points if both captains' rooms are filled. Then this round, I do think we want to play a boot because we've still got 2 more boots. So we'll play a boot, we'll play a basket and a boot, we'll play a half basket and then a half basket. So that's 1, 2, 3 baskets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 boots. And I think that might be enough, you know. And we've got the fish for that. And that leaves us with 8, 11 boots for next turn, which is going to pretty much guarantee us that first space. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really, really good. She's only got 2 and 1 basket. This is perfect for us. She's going to take cat number 4. I mean, we could use cat 4, but I'm not too fussed. Let's get rid of this one just to free up some space. I'm just going to put this one over here as a reminder. And this one we are going to use. So we're going to use a basket. And I think, we want these 2 kittens. We do want those 2 kittens. Now, is there anything else that we want? We don't want another red cat. We do want a purple, so a cheap purple could be quite nice. We also want that blue, and I think that blue would be nice, but we know she's not going to take them. So this blue and this purple would be great for us, but then we do want the kittens. I think the blue is the perfect shape. because we don't want to cover these rats. So I think that we're going to take the blue. If we take the blue, that's going to cost us 3 fish, and we're going to get our 2 fish change. And I'm really, really okay with that. Now, it's over to her. She's going to take cat number 4 and rare treasure, but there is no rare treasure, so that's her done. And it's back to us. We've still got 2 baskets. We've got 13 fish. So at this point, I think that we're going all in onto the kittens. The question is, what is going to be the optimal way to get them in there? Oh my goodness. I think we're going to take this one. We're probably going to come across like this, and then we're going to take this one and probably just put that one into there, which leaves us with 2 common treasures. So that's going to be 5 fish and a basket. That is going to complete this family, which means that we can now take one of the beast figures and put it on there to show that this friendship has been formed. 2 done, 1 left to go. We're going to replace out the kittens. And you know, this is starting to feel a little bit more positive right now. We've got 2 more kittens coming out, and they're blue, which is a beautiful color. Beautiful color. I don't know if we're not going to do the green, right? We're just not going to do it. Are we going to get purple over to here? I don't know. We've got... Okay, so what is our goal now? We're getting points for cats touching the edge. We don't want to cover these rats. We don't want to cover those rats. We want to fill this room. We want to fill that room. This will be treasures. This will be treasures. This could be some treasures. There's going to be no oranges. So we do want purple to come across here. That would be the beautiful aim right now. So part of me thinks maybe we take this. Maybe we save some of the fish. We know these will still be here next round. We don't want the greens. The blue ones are going to be fine for us. We're going to get nothing bad with the blue apart from they're not going to help us do too much. So we could take those. That would help us come up to here. So I think that this purple cat, if we put this one here, that's going to help us build this up. So that's going to cost us 3 fish. That's going to cost us that basket. That's going to form our final friendship. So we did build up all of our friendships. What we've not done is put a cat adjacent to this royal rat, so we've got no way of getting rid of it. We've surrounded it by a beast, so we can't remove it. We have to put a cat there, which means we'd have to put a kitten in here. We've already got the red 2x1. I believe the kitten of the red 1x1's already gone, which means we'd have to put an irrelevant cat in here just to get rid of that. So that was terrible, terrible planning. But that's what I did. Okay, so our sister's done, and I think it's time for us to scoop up some of this treasure. I think we need to do this now. So we're going to play this one, and we're going to go for 2 common treasures. We're going to put one of those over here, and we're going to put one of those over here. We are working towards filling these rooms. We are then going to play a small common treasures. I don't think we need to spend the fish, because we just need one of those to come down here to fill in this bit of space, and then we can start. Where are we going? We want to fill this room. We want to fill that room, but the blues can come across and come up. So if those 2 blues can come across and come up, then we might as well just take the other small one and come up here, because that's going to help. We're not going to be able to fill much of this room, but I think... Oh no! Oh no! Last round we played treasure before we rescue cats, which means we don't know what we're going to get to put in here. Which means we have to gamble. Oh my goodness, no. This is the worst case scenario. We've got an entire room to fill, and we have to use treasures before we can use cats. So let's see what cats come out. I guess that's going to be the first thing to do, right? So let's end. Let's not play these 2. Let's see what happens. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's obviously flip this one over and see what the last card is. Oops, let me just bring that one back down. And then we're going to get rid of our cats. So, in this last round, and apologies, obviously I should have changed the turn order in that last round, but I've just remembered. It doesn't matter too much as long as you play it right. So we're going to move this over. So this means that we're now going to play Oshaks and treasure cards before cats this round. But we still do get to see the cards and get to see and draft and everything first. So let's get our fish. We have got 25 fish. We've got a lot of boots. So I'm feeling really comfortable. We're in a reasonably good place. I don't think that, you know, I feel strong. I feel strong. I don't know how our score is going to be compared to our sister. We kind of wanted to... Well, we've got We do have 4 different coloured cats touching the edge, so we're only going to lose 5 points to that first card. At the moment, our biggest family, I think, is only 3. We're probably going to end up increasing it, and we've got a good opportunity to make sure that we've got the treasures. So I'm not too worried on that front. I don't know. It's feeling okay. Let's see what comes out. Again, I don't really have a plan. I want to fill this room. This room is worth 17. Like, it's so many points to us, and probably with purple cats, but even then, just to cover that, maybe she's getting 2 points, and she'll get 2 points for our largest family, but we're going to get 2 blues, so our largest will be 5 anyway, so 2 purples. Yeah, that's good. We want 2 purples, and we do have a number of purples out. Let's see. 12 points if there are no empty spaces at the edge of your boat. That is not happening. Score your third largest family twice. That's going to be 8 points for us, which, isn't going to be terrible. 9 points if you've got exactly 5 blue cats. We will have 5 blue cats, so that would be 9 points. 2 fish per Oshax. So I think that we're going to take these 3. These could work out quite nicely for us, but we do want a lot of fish as well. So I want to be careful. We don't want to just take too much stuff right now. I'm feeling confident though. I'm playing on easy. Shh, don't tell anyone. Let's have a look. Okay, gain fish for each cat of the chosen colour. I mean, that could be good. That is going to be plus for us. Take something random out of the bag right now. That is the last thing we want to be doing. Gain fish for each unique coloured cat. Again, that is plus fish. 1 point per lesson card and half a basket. I feel like that half basket... We do need a basket. Oh my goodness, we don't have any baskets. We saved loads of boots, but we only have 1 basket. Please. Please be a basket. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, the half basket's not useful. The 10 points is not useful. Oh my goodness. Wow, I messed that up. I didn't consider that at all. I mean, we might as well keep this because it's plus. So I think that we do go for all of these. I think that we do. So this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just because we don't have the baskets. I mean, they're good for us anyway. But we just don't have the baskets, which really, really was a mistake. I should have played more baskets. We've gone for a lot of treasure in this last round. Okay, so... pick a colour. Gain 1 fish for each cat of the chosen colour on your boat. We'll wait until we've played a little bit more, so that's going to be okay. So now we're going to play our Treasure and Oshax cards before we play our rescue cards. We're only going to get 2 cats, and we know that we wanted to take some blues. So if we're going to do that, we probably want to try and fill this space up here. And then the question is, with our other 1 card, or 1 cat, are we going to fill anything over here that's useful for us? I don't know. I mean... if we get this one, that would be perfect for covering that and a space. It would leave 1 space here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 squares, which I think is doable. I think that might be doable. But then can we do that and that? I don't know if we can, because that's going to be what? Another 4, that's going to be 8, that's going to be 19 squares. And we're only going to get 7 treasures, which means that we're going to have to fill at least 2 to 3 per square. And there might not be the perfect opportunity, but let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Let's play this. Let's take 2 common treasures. And I think the logical thing to do is to go 1 of these up here. So that's going to be 1. And then we're probably going to take... Let's go down here for first. Let's go down here for first because we don't know what we're going to need. And yeah, it's not great. We're going to need 2 more for up there. And then we're going to have... oh, I don't know, because we need to put this cat in afterwards again. So that means that we're going to have to basically put that in there, which isn't ideal. So maybe we put the 2 in there. Maybe then we play the next card, and I just don't know. I feel like I'm throwing this away, and the last hurdles. Let's put those 2 in there, and then we're going to play the last card. And I don't think that last card is going to fill all of this space. There's no way we're going to fill all of this space with this last card. So It was a waste. So maybe instead we take the rare treasure. Maybe we take the rare treasure and we just put the rare treasure somewhere just to help us get those few extra points. Maybe we put it in here. Maybe we just do that. That seems okay. Because I'm just looking. We've got 1, we've got 2, we could do it if we didn't do this, but I think we also have to do that. So I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe, though, we should have done it down here. Maybe we could have filled this one if we'd done it the other way. But such is life. We have gone for this decision. This is what we've played. So now we're going to reveal our cards. And we have got 4, 8, 11 boots. Come on, 11 boots. What have you got? 6 boots. We have destroyed her. We have destroyed her. Okay, let's get rid of those. We are going to remain on the top of the track. So next up, we are going to rescue a cat. And what are we going to rescue? We are going to rescue this cat over here. This is going to cost us 1 basket. It is going to cost us 5 fish. And we are going to simply put this over here like so. That's going to cover the treasure map. And to be honest, I mean, as we're not filling the rooms, there's no point in covering the rats because we are going to get some points for visible rats. So I guess that we'll just take this one and put this one over here. Then we could have, we could have put that purple here, but then we wouldn't have got that common treasure. But then we could have used this common treasure. My goodness. What a terribly poorly optimized thing. Then we're going to come to our sister who's going to take cat 5. Then she's going to cat 2. I know we messed up. I can feel your eyes staring upon me. This madman. What is this madman doing? They are spending 5 fish. They're turning this over. They've become too obsessed with these 2 blue cats. And I don't even know if that is a good decision to make. We're going to spend this 5 fish on blues just because we can over to our sister, and she is going to get to cat 4. Then we are going to take a common treasure and we are going to wrap up the end of the game, and we're going to see scoring. Oh my goodness, who do you reckon's won? I feel reasonably confident, but at the same time, I really don't know. Let's look at blue families. We have got 5 of those. If you look down here, that is going to be 15 points. Let's look at green. I've got absolutely none. Orange, I've got 1, 2, and 3, which is going to be 8 points. Purple, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to be 11 points. And red, I've got 3, which is going to be 8 points. Rare treasures, I do have 3 of those. Let's have a look at our beasts. We have connected up 1, 2, 3 friendships. That is going to score us 15 points. Our sister is going to score off this beast as well in a moment. We're now going to have a look at our lessons. 12 points if both captains' rooms are full. I forgot we were working towards that. Oh my goodness me. Oh no, what have I done? 1 point per lesson card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points over here. 9 points if you've got exactly 5 blues. We do have that. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Score your third largest family another time, which means we're going to get another 8 points. Devastated. 7 points if you're first. We did get that one. 1 point per 2 cats touching the edge. We've got 1, 2, 3, oh my goodness, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 4 points. That is a disgrace. 2 points per visible rat, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 visible rats. It's going to be 24 points. Then we're going to get minus 12 points for those rats, minus 3 points for the royal rat. And I don't even want to look at rooms. I don't think it's too bad. We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. So minus 15 points for our rooms. Then we're going to add up our events, and we got 12 points for those. Ah, that did not sound as great as I was thinking. So our sister, for her events, she is going to get 17 points. She's going to get 4, 8, and 5. For the beast, it's got 3 icons on it, which means that she's going to get 9 points for those. Then we're going to have a look at the families. For blue, she gets 1 point per blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for her. For green, we have got absolutely none. Thank goodness. Orange, we've got 1, 2, 3, which is going to give her 12 points. Purple, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to give her 8 points. And red, we've got 1, 2, 3, which is going to give her 9 points. Looking at her lesson cards, she's got 5 points. At each colour, we do not have at least 1 touching the edge. We've got blue, orange, red, and purple. We do not have green. That means she is going to score 5 points. 2 points per cat in the largest family. Our largest family was the blues at 5. She's going to score 10 points. And then 10 points if you've got less than 9 treasures. We've got that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I forgot about that. If I had chosen that rare treasure and realised, oh my goodness. Okay, let's add it up. Let's see how the scores are looking. So for me, 15, 23, 34, 42, 45, 50, 60, 67, 76, 84, 91, 95, 99, 119, 117, 107, 104, 99, 89, 99, 101. And for our sister, 5, 17, 25, 34, 39, 49, 58, 68, 75. So 101 versus 75. And I said that this was hard. I was playing on the easiest difficulty. There are 4 more difficulties above this. But I can assure you, and hopefully you've noticed, this is a lot more of a brain burner than playing without the expansions. I hope you've had fun. If you've got any questions or comments, please feel free to ask in the comments below. And until next time, keep on adventuring.